ND1 Power Quality Analyzer. ND1 is a power quality analyzer which complies with EN 50160 standard. The device size is 144 square mm, making it suitable for panel mount or tabletop. It has IP65 protection from the front panel. The terminal connections on the rear panel are: Slot 1 connections for 3-phase supply. Slot 2 binary input and alarm outputs. Slot 3 binary input and analog outputs. 2 power supplies for driving sensors with 24 volt 30 mA and base card having communication ports, 2 RS485 and Ethernet. The instrument is capable of measuring various parameters such as voltage dip, swell, interruptions, flicker, harmonics, and many more. The device can be easily configured through LCD touch panel or ND1 setup. From the setup icon, user can access the programming screen. Entering valid user ID and password, the control panel is accessed. General menu. Here, user can program basic information, LCD screen, compact card, and other settings related to operator message and context menu. User can set basic information such as device ID, description, selection of language, and time synchronization with time server. Screensaver time up to 12 hours. And brightness can be set in LCD screen menu. User can format CF card with 2 options of either quick format or full format. In context menu, operator messages can be written and shortcuts can be added. Input menu. Here, user can configure general parameters, average, tariffs, and lock settings. In general setting, input ratios for voltage and current, base frequency, system 3 phase 3 wire or 4 wire can be configured. In average menu, record time for average power and common power measurement can be set. In tariffs menu, user can define the tariff timing as per regulations from electricity board. Simultaneously, enabling or disabling the required zone for data recording can be done here. In logs menu, user can enable or disable the active and reactive energy logs and also specify the time for recording. Alarms menu. Alarm outputs can be set with respect to the desired parameter from selection list. Totally 12 alarms can be configured. Required selection of minimum or maximum, range on or off is done here. In the control tab, there are 2 options to off the alarm state, either by alarm latch or accept. Alarms can be confirmed by binary input. The configuration settings on one alarm can be copied to all other or required alarm outputs. Analog output. ND1 has 4 analog outputs and can be used as transducer, configuring one parameter from the selection list to desired analog output. In this menu, the selected analog output can be linearly scaled as required. Power quality. The most important menu where the power quality parameters can be configured. The parameters VRMS, frequency, and time limit is set. Dips, swell, and interruptions can be set with minimum or maximum or hysteresis, etc. The recording of these data can be set as required in the quality input time menu. Visualization. Here, User can customize the display parameters as per his choice. In General menu, the colors of the display parameters can be set. In the Screens tab, user can select the type of view for various parameters from the menu. In the Logs menu, user can set the size of logs, that is, number of data to be recorded. In the Other menu, user can set the auto viewing time delay of the screens. The automatic mode of screen switching can be enabled from the context menu during data measurements and visualization. Archivization. User can set process groups of parameters required and also the archive period in the General menu. The archive time is from 100 milliseconds to 720 minutes. In the Events tab, user can select binary inputs which the state has an influence on the activation. User can enable or disable or create new files for archivization. In the Common tab, user can select events that are common for all enabled groups, file format selection, and enable or disable audit logs. All the data are saved on CF card. Ethernet. In Ethernet menu, user can assign a port address either by DHCP method or by entering the IP address. ND1 has inbuilt web and FTP server. ND1 can be viewed over Ethernet screen and browsed through data stored on the compact flash card. Modbus. ND1 has two RS485 Modbus ports, master and slave. On master port, user can connect up to 24 devices. Communication parameters for master can be set here. The device address, register address, and range along with function code can be selected from the device connected. In Modbus slave menu, user can assign a device ID and set communication parameters for communicating with PLC or SCADA system. Security. User can set up to 8 user access rights. The user 1, admin, has permanent administrator and control panel access rights. System information. The system menu provides the information of the ND1 device. The memory menu shows the status of CF card. The hardware menu shows the construction of ND1 device. In the update menu, if any new firmware is upgraded by the factory, then it can be loaded in the device from this menu without need of sending the device to factory for updating. The service maintenance is only available for authorized users. File browser. Here, the CF card is inserted in the analyzer. The file browser window becomes open. Where there is no card, an appropriate message appears. Software. ND1 is provided with ND1 Setup, KD Check, KD Connect, and ND Archive software. Screen. Screens can be scrolled by pressing here. Thus, ND1 device is helpful and comfortable for working.